Hi, I'm head weather analyst Philip Duncan. We've certainly had a stormy couple of days with a subtropical low, and now we've got another one coming. But first, let's check out the first one. More video footage sent into the Herald from Whangarei this time, and we've seen a lot of flooding across Northland with a huge deluge on Monday. And of course, we've also seen flooding now in Hawke's Bay, also Gisborne, and we've seen wind damage in Waikato and Taranaki. Speaking of Taranaki, let's have a look at this photo that I got sent in from Greg Taylor at the radio network down there, and he sent this photo of the very strong winds. They were gusting or blowing over 120 kilometres an hour and blowing the waves the wrong way around the storm wall that protects the city. The waves were blowing out to sea. It was very unusual. And this other photo sent in by Daryl Mallett from Classic Hits in Gisborne, showing the flooding at Mahia on Tuesday. Of course, significant flooding across Hawke's Bay, and there might be some more on the way tonight. Let's have a look at the satellite map. And there is an impressive cloud out here. First of all, this is the low, the leftovers of the low that brought all the flooding. It's drifted out into the Tasman and it's weakened and really fallen apart. But if you look at this big line of arch of cloud that's coming in from Australia, and it is all associated with the jet stream. It's a very fast moving area of wind. It travels about a couple hundred k's an hour, and it travels around about the same altitude that the jets aircrafts fly at. So quite high up, and it really can help spawn big lows. And we're seeing a new one coming in, which is going to affect the northern part of the country. So the rain map's the best way to see it because it's hidden under all that cloud. Here it is. This is for Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening as it starts to come on in. You can see the winds wrapping around it. Here's the leftovers from the other low. So the two lows side by side, kind of unusual. And this is the one that's got the rain. You can see the colour bit there. That's where the heavy rain is. And the South Island remains still fairly settled and sheltered. Let's have a close-up look now for Wednesday night. This is tonight. Here's the centre of the low. Around about midnight tonight, it'll be coming in around the Auckland region and Northland. Now, some models also show it tracking a little bit further east, more towards the Bay of Plenty area. So we think it'll be somewhere between this area and here. It'll drive in very heavy rain, and we do expect there to be some slips and maybe some surface flooding as a result of that rain. Now, I'll put on the wind map as well because this is the wind that comes in from it. You can see spiralling around it clockwise, wrapped around the centre, which is somewhere between here, like I say, or Bay of Plenty. It's going to come in somewhere around here, around about midnight or the early hours of Thursday morning. The reds and orange indicate the strong to gale force winds, and again, it'll come up here through Cook Strait and it could affect Taranaki. Just not quite as bad, I don't think, as what we just saw. In the South Island, you can see the low clearly to the north here tonight, but the South Island just sees a gentle nor'easter coming in through there. Bit of drizzle and cloud maybe around, but nothing too serious on the way until Thursday morning, and then the heavy rain will come into Nelson. All right, let's have a look at Thursday now. Very quickly, that low starts to move away. Here's the remnants of it here. The main front still linking up with the tropics coming around, but the wind flow changes. This is now a west to northwest wind flow, away from that easterly that we've seen in the north for a week now. And the South Island, the very lower part of the U, still looking like the best place to be this week. All right, on Friday, things start to change a wee bit now. We see generally a settled day on Friday, bit of a breather between the systems, but we'll go to Saturday now because this is where things change. A Southern Ocean system down here is going to bring in the wet stuff to Southland. You get wind and rain coming back in. We may see some rain warnings up the west coast this weekend. This is Saturday, late Saturday, this image. And we see another low forming in the Tasman. Now, this is not going to be a significant one. It's all hooked up with this big westerly. And this high coming in here is going to push it away quite fast. But it will bring in, yes, again, another period of rain, probably on Saturday night, Sunday morning, across all of New Zealand. So there we go, a lot of rain and wind. This is autumn. The equinox arrived on Tuesday at 6:14 p.m. We're now officially heading towards winter. That's all from me. We'll catch you on Friday.